Hey there, guys! What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more on my world here, I guess. Uh, oh boy, I went away and I came back and look what is coming together pretty well. Look at this, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. We got some stuff happening back here. So when I left at the end of last video, we just had this little tiny corner done, and that was it. And now looks like there's sandstone across the whole thing. There's some structures and whatnot. So now comes the fun part. We get to sort of design a little bit more of what's going to go inside of this arena, which is pretty exciting. And yeah, we got to decorate it up. As you can see, it's very plain. I think I had the best view from up there. As you can see, it's very plain. If you guys don't know, this is going to be either a PvP or a PvE arena, depending on sort of what quote-unquote game mode you play. And it's kind of exciting. I think it's going to be a really cool thing, but we got to spice it up a bit. I think this was Zando's idea over here, just to use some of the shrubs and whatnot, which is pretty neat. This could be a really cool thing. I think what I first want to do is actually just finish the interior wall and get that done, and then maybe sort of get some sort of structure here. That's not really important, though. But yeah, I want to finish the interior wall, so let me get started on that, and I'll be right back. And 25 minutes later, I'm done. Okay, it took a lot of blocks, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's the same height all the way around, minus this entryway that I think Hart built. Zando's been randomly building traps while I've been building the wall. And adding random things. But yeah, I think what I want to do is just try out a little section of how to connect these walls. I think we're going to do like a little bit of a thing in here. So you're going to have a little bit of a walkway like underneath and, you know, stairs to access the upstairs part. Where you'll have like some seating. Yeah, so I do want to access to up there and just try and do a little bit of something. Just like a little section. A lot of it won't have like stands. It'll just be sort of a flat top thing, but some of it will. Also, somebody was trying out different things like these slabs along the wall and whatnot. And I really like that idea. I like sort of switching up, because right now it's a little bit boring. So we can do some stuff with the walls. There's the industrial table, which is kind of a cool block to break it up. But we definitely need to do something just to sort of add in a bit of difference. The slabs I really like. I just don't know, because you can jump up them, and I'm not sure I want that as a mechanic, you know what I mean? But I really do like how they stick out. So we've got some design decisions, but for now I'm going to leave the walls, and I don't know. Maybe we'll come back and somebody will have spiced them up a little bit, but they could use some love. But I do want to try doing a little bit of the grandstand section, and afterwards I'll show you whatever Zando's been doing. But yeah, I just want to do a little section up there. Okay, so got a little bit more done. You can see we're using the medieval stairs because it kind of keeps with the theme, and I think they look pretty good. But I think it looks pretty cool up there. We'll have sort of different sections with the stairs, so you can kind of see them all the way around, which I think is going to be kind of a cool vibe. And if we go up there, I'm not sure what we're going to do with this bottom part yet. Probably something neat. Somebody did stone slabs across here, and I think this looks really good. So we'll probably continue the stone slabs. I don't know who put these chests down. Most of them are empty, so I might move some of them. But anyway, if we go up, see, we got a nice staircase thing. I'm using the medieval brick wall as the floor up here. I think it looks pretty good. We'll probably shake it up and maybe, you know, put like random other... Ooh, that doesn't look very good. Those lines don't line up, but we'll probably, you know, switch it up a little bit here and there and whatnot. We'll have some more stuff around. I think Zando's going around just placing blocks, which is pretty cool. So I'll put some more grandstands. We have this little section up here above this entryway, which we're going to have something. You can see I used the tables and some wood slabs. We'll probably have two of the big chairs. I can't remember what they're called, but they'll be up here. And yeah, so now it's just a little bit of sort of decorating, finishing up this top part, seeing what we can't sort of come up with, and then maybe doing a little bit more of this extended bottom. You can see I've put a little bit of this here, the medieval brick wall. I think it looks pretty good. We'll probably have some stuff back here, maybe some, I don't know, some little like food stands or something we can hide in here. I'm still not sure where you're actually going to come into the arena. This is probably going to be like a closed entrance, more for sort of show than anything else. Which I don't think lines up with that side. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think it does. Pillars on that side, I think, are off. Which I'm not sure how it happened. I remember counting them pretty specifically. Interesting. But yeah, I'm going to finish sort of this top level. And then I'll show you guys some of what Zando's been up to on the bottom here. But I think it looks pretty good like this. It's kind of getting that vibe that I was hoping for, and I think it's really cool. It's coming together pretty well. Just the wall being done and just having a little bit of stuff inside of the arena is already making it feel, I think, a lot better. So yeah, this will be cool. This will be cool. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm not just convincing myself that I like it. I do like it. Oh, I see. The top wall isn't done. I was wondering why there's little elevated sections. I guess that back wall wasn't... this side looks like it's finished. Oh, I guess we never figured out how to do the corners, maybe? Then that side's not done. Okay. So yeah, I guess I got a little bit more wall to finish up, but yeah, it's coming together pretty well. Alright, I'm not quite done up top. We've got the floor going all the way around, though. And there's just some weird stuff happening in this arena. Some of the numbers are off and whatnot. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to fret about why things are off. I could have sworn I counted all of them, but you know what? It's a little uneven. It's not completely parallel. I'm okay with it. I think we're just missing a pillar over there. You can see it's just not... that's why that side wasn't lining up. This is one of Zando's traps. He's just been making random little things here and there. It's kind of cool. It's using the industrial chimneys and that smoke effect. You can see down here, he actually disappears completely. So this is kind of a cool effect, especially for the PvP. PvE as well, but yeah, you can kind of completely disappear. You know, you guys can have sort of a fog of war type thing, which is... I don't think that's what fog of war means, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool trap. This is another one of the ones he was working on. And right now, there's just levers next to them. They'll probably be great. Thanks, bud. This is fun. Thank you for that. They'll probably be these will probably be like automatic, as opposed to, you know, some sort of like sensor thing. But this one's kind of cool because with the ice slabs and slopes, you kind of get sort of a weird effect. And okay, well, okay, let's use the glider. Anyway, where's the other one that he made? I think over here, I guess. Fan death. I'm not sure what that one is. I think there's fans over here. Okay. So that one, there's some fans in the ground. So those are some examples of some traps we could do in this arena. A lot of them will probably be sensor-based. We could do something fun where, you know, you could have people up there somewhere, like, controlling. Maybe, like, have a thing with teams. I don't know. Where one person on the team can control the traps from somewhere else. And then the other person can run around and fight. That could be pretty cool. I'm not sure. They're pretty neat little contraptions. Also, you can see I've just doing some of the grandstands. I think they look really good. So I'm going to continue doing that. I just want to show you guys some of these. I think the cactus is kind of cool. I do think it'll grow, though. I think cactus in this game will just grow if you just leave it, which kind of sucks, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we definitely need to do something to break up the sand. Maybe some little structures and whatnot could be kind of neat. I think, though, I kind of want it more wide open. Maybe no structures. Maybe just little sort of sand dunes and stuff like that instead of little huts and houses. But what I wanted to ask you guys is if you have any ideas for tiny little traps, sort of ones that take up the same sort of space that these ones are. Just little things, little mechanics, or different things that could kind of just add a little intrigue to this. I would love to know what you guys have. So... yeah, let me know in those comments down below. I'm not quite done yet today, but if you have any ideas for little traps, I guess either you can tweet me with a picture or a small video or something, but I don't know. It might be kind of hard to write them in the comments, right? Well, I don't know. If you have one, just let me know what you think in those comments. And we could try and see if we can... It's hard to describe something that uses a lot of mechanics, but you know what I mean. But you can also tweet me. My Twitter's in the description as well, if that's easier. Okay, I'm going to keep building. I think we finished all of the stands. I think they look pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I think it actually feels kind of like you're in a little arena now, which is kind of neat. So that's about all the time I have for today, honestly. It just took a long time to actually finish the walls and whatnot, which is an ongoing theme with this project, but we've got a few pretty cool traps down. I'm really curious to hear your guys' suggestions for more traps, because I think it'll be interesting to sort of have some of you guys, I'm sure, have amazing ideas for traps, and I don't want to sort of put down a bunch of my ideas where I'm like, oh, those are way cooler, and then have to redo them. So I'm going to kind of wait for your guys' feedback to see sort of what we're going to do inside of this. But essentially the idea is we're going to have sort of traps all over the place. Some might be automatic, some might be manual, depending on how we want to play the game. I'm going to talk to some of the other people on the server, see what they think. Also, what you guys think. Do you guys think it should be sort of a thing where somebody else can set off the traps? Maybe some of them, maybe all of them. Some should be by sensor. I think it could be fun to have sort of a mix of both, maybe all by sensor. And then we're going to have some mob spawners that are going to be able to be triggered, so you can play it sort of one person as opposed to having multiple people. So we can really set it as an adventure, and you guys can play it and sort of fight against mobs. I think might be kind of a cool experiment. I'm also not sure where people are actually going to come into the arena. I don't really like the idea of coming in the middle, although I do like sort of the doors in the middle. So I think we're going to have to create an entrance sort of on the sides, you know, the back and or whatever you want to call them, the skinnier end as opposed to the middle. So anyway, I'll do that next time. But please let me know in the comments what you think about it. I think it looks pretty good. It's coming together pretty well. Now that all the walls are done and the floor is... I mean, the floor is done. We just need to add some sort of depth and some intrigue and whatnot. But for the more or less part, it's done. Now we can get into the fun stuff of designing traps and stuff. So let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more. And yeah, I'm excited to get into the nitty-gritty of this project. Now that the building is, for the most part, pretty well done. Now it's just sort of designing the interior. Yeah. I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao!